Anyone recognize this car? This is John B's Toyota Highlander. She's running a little rough right now, I will be honest. The 210,000 miles probably have taken its toll. But I stayed with them in Dallas last night, and John was kind enough to let me borrow his car to drive down to Austin to fish with Grant. So that's what I'm doing right now. Driving down to Austin, gonna go hit some fire ponds with Grant. He said there's been some really big bass like milling around eating, so I'm excited. Gotta break my PB. 7.3, that's the number. All right guys, I have now made it to Austin. I'm here with Grant. What are we doing, Grant? We're gonna go get a big one?
Yeah, we're gonna get a big one. Look
at this bait he's got. That's the size of your forearm.
Yeah, I know, right? But dude, this is the way to do it.
It's the way to do it. This is about as foreign of a bass fishing approach as it gets for myself. I've never thrown swim baits. I'm from the Midwest, so this should be a good learning experience. Okay, so I apologize about the wind. It's pretty bad out here, but Grant you like to wade out, right?
Yeah.
So you can see it's pretty muddy right here. But luckily, I took Mr. John B's car. He's got some Walmart rubber boots that we're gonna put to use. I'm gonna look like a dingus, but who's gonna be laughing when I'm holding up a big bass? Look at this. Styling. All right, so this is what I got.
Yep.
What exactly is this? Because I don't know what it is.
A depth's 250.
Depth's 250.
Slide swimmer. It's 10 inches and weighs 6 ounces. I would just take some like short little pitches just like show you what the action is like.
Yeah. Oh my God, this thing's heavy.
And then I would just keep your rod like this. Yeah, like that, and then work it and give it. You can work it pretty fast. And then if you get one, just like swoop, kind of like a deep crankbait, and like they'll hit it right there.
Oh
and do not let any pressure. Like, don't give it any. You just gotta keep it like as tight as can be the whole time.
So don't give him anything? Bed?
Take these. It's right past there. Take this.
Yeah, this water is not as warm as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You see another one?
No. Do you see that fish?
Oh, jeez. Dude.
That's a good one.
How big is this?
Oh,
Do you like that hook set? I was about to.
That's a good one.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Grant has the juice. First Texas bass for me. Probably 4 or 5 pounder. Beautiful fish though. Is this the one you saw in the bed?
Yeah.
I was pitching this to a bed. We think this is the fish that was guarding. Apparently there is much bigger in here though.
As soon as you hook that thing.
Yeah, he did not like being hooked. All right. No, other way. There you go.
No, out in the middle, not really. No, it's not too bad.
Here, you want your shades back?
No, you're good.
Dude, I didn't even do anything with it. That is not little. You have skewed views of how big bass should be.
Yeah.
This is not that little. Dude, Texas fish just have like such soft mouths. They're not like. That is kind of a little one.
That's like the size of the one that got.
So that's the size of a fish that got eaten by an 11, 12 pounder.
Yeah.
Jeez, Grant was telling me a story about how yesterday he caught a fish, his buddy caught a fish like that, and in this exact pond, this tiny little mud hole basically, an 11 or 12 pounder came up and ate the bass. That just doesn't happen in the Midwest. What? What was that? All right. Oh. We're getting kicked out apparently. Okay, so unfortunately we got kicked out of that pond. Is it like fully private or is?
I mean, I guess so.
I guess so. Well,
but it's right next to a park. I mean.
Yeah, it's right next to a park. It's kind of like on the border whether or not it's like private or not. Either way, we got kicked out. So what's the next spot? No, this creek.
Creek, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to a little town lake in Austin, hoping to catch some frogfish now. Cause now I caught the bedfish, the little one. Swim bait fish didn't work out, but we'll be back, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so Grant and I just made it to a little creek off Ladybird. Are we getting around this? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're good.
This is some straight urban fishing. They weren't up this creek?
Oh yeah, I caught on 11.
Do you typically like see them down there?
Yeah, sometimes you'll see them cruising. One time I threw my frog right here.
You got him? Oh, dude.
That was a different fish.
This is a different one?
Yeah, a different one.
That's still like dude, that's a female. Look at that thing.
Frogging.
It's about to pop.
I know. Dude.
That's a different fish. And they're just sitting right here.
Yeah, look, there's a big one.
Do they go deeper in?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they go way back.
Oh my God.
Man, that is a fat fish.
Look at what we're sitting next to.
That was a different fish. See, that fish came out of nowhere.
Did he come out of the sticks?
Yeah, he came out of that. There's a different. I was casting at the other one and then.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Gotcha. Next spot. Okay guys, I know this video is kind of all over the place today. I started pond hopping in Dallas, drove down to Austin. We fished one spot where I caught the bedfish and another got kicked out. Then we fished this creek off Ladybird Lake. Then we just left there. You can't call it like that 4-pounder there. Then we went to Academy, picked up some punch rig stuff, and now we are fishing another lake, hoping to just do some frogging and punching. There's like an hour before sunset. So now we're gonna be here until sunset, I think. Dude, I am so excited. This golf course pond like could not look any juicier.
It does get pressured, but not bad.
Like that scum line, is this the scum you're talking about?
Yeah.
It's like green.
Yeah, it's weird.
It looks like Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah, it's weird.
Dude, I can't wait to cast. Like I could not be more excited. So they're not here?
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
I was not ready for that.
That was a giant.
Dude, I thought he had it.
That was like a 4 or 5.
Can't believe he missed it. I didn't pull it away too quick. He just missed.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have pulled back though. He probably could have hit it again. Got him. Oh my God. Dude, he wrapped me around the stick. He came off. Now, huh? I mean, I couldn't tell. I dropped in there and he hit it on the drop. So I set the hook and he dogged me under this stick and just wrapped me around it. Got one. It's not very big, but I got one. Whew. Dude, this one's chunky. I do know how to catch fish punching. See, I'm gonna tell myself the fish I lost were only this big. That's how you get over lost fish. They were only like 1.5 pounders. Okay, so Grant and I got kicked out of that last spot, unfortunately. We went and got dinner, and now we've linked up with 2 local guys. What are your names? You wanna be in the video?
Seth.
Marc and Seth. Marc and Seth are gonna take Grant and I to some super secret frogging and swim bait lake. And I don't know how much I'm exactly gonna be able to film. I'm gonna bring this camera along because it's got a better lens for the dark. Yeah, should be a lot of big fish, lots of fish regardless. Hopefully I can capture it with enough light. Dude. Are we doubled? Okay, that's like a good 2 or 3. Let me see that, because I actually have enough light right now. Yeah, that's like a good 2 pounder. So you guys doubled up on your first 2 casts. Grant, I guess we suck. We have been just absolutely crushing these fish. And that's just a 4th.
Oh, there's a fish. Oh, sorry, Grant.
This is crazy. Like anywhere we cast on this pond, it's just full of lily pads and stuff. Anywhere you cast, the faster you work the frog, the better. They're just munching. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my God. Holy. Dude. Dude. It's so long and skinny here. There you go. It's your fish, man. So that's like not even that big for out of here.
We usually don't even take pictures of these ones.
Every time we leave, we get like a 7.
Oh my, what? I gotta stop messing around. Jesus.
I was literally saying one of us is just gonna, and then that.
That's what he got. Oh, my lens is right on. That's what he got. Hold that fish up, dude. Oh my God. This is awful focus. Jesus, dude. That is such a thick fish. Look how he got that frog. Damn. You want a picture? I think I can get a flash. Oh God. There's a good one. This is a little one. Oh my, dude. Dude, I set the hook and there was so much force right here that the rod just flew out of my hand. That thing was absolutely massive. I've never felt even close to that much weight setting the hook before. Stuck this absolute pig now. It has to be like 6 or 7 pounds. Didn't even see the blow up. She just barely slurped it. Beautiful Texas bass. Definitely biggest one of the trip. Probably not my PB, might not break 7.3, but I don't know. We don't have a scale, right? No.